Okay. Hey, everybody. It's Eliza Rose, the Business Mystic, and we're doing another early edition of the Business Mystic Hour. We're expected to have some bad weather coming up, so I'm just not sure what's going to happen. I didn't want the internet to go out this evening and something crazy happens. So I wanted to go ahead and come on here and do the Mystic Hour just so I can get all that really good, juicy information out there. So for today's episode, we're going to be talking about how to make money like right now, like today in your business without being drama, without like any sleazy tactics or any kind of crazy antics or anything like that. Like we don't have time for that. We don't need that in our lives. So we're just not going to be doing that. Okay. First things first, upcoming this Monday, March 22nd, I'm actually going to be a very special guest for Jacqueline Tierney at Jacqueline Tierney at the Divine. Oh my God, I'm totally messing this up. I'll put this in the thing. I'm having a moment. But March 22nd, I'm going to put all this information also in my stories, but we're going to be talking about stellar creatives. We're going to be talking about Astro Strategy. We're going to be, I love me some Jacqueline. Okay. She has one of the most bomb stock photo imagery for the woo curious. She's got this beautiful editorial eye. Like I love her. I had originally planned to do a podcast and she was actually my very first guest. But I have to release that at some point, but it was just, I love me some Jacqueline. And so I'm having the honor of being on her show. So it is going to be coming up this Monday, March 22nd. The time is 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard, but I will be talking about this in my stories, but I just want to let you guys know because I promise you, she's got amazing, beautiful energy. And if you check out her stuff, you're going to know why this Libra moon is like crushing on her. Okay. Big time. So, just make sure you have that. Oh my gosh, the space with me. Hey, Chelsea. Oh, my like badass marketing bitch. Miss Naomi, how are you all? Come on, you're Northern European folks here. Yay. Northern European folks, I want you to know I am adjusting a lot of stuff to make sure that I can take care of you. I promise you. We're chunking this out. Like we're really, really thinking about it. So just want you all to know that like I'm working really hard. I'm working to do earlier times like this so that I can take care of my European folk. Okay. But yeah, Monday, see if y'all can be there for Jacqueline Tierney. I will post a bunch of stuff on stories because I can't really put it here on Instagram, but it's going to be amazing. You're going to love her and you're going to love her stock photo stuff. Like if you got my lifestyle newsletter, you'll know what I'm talking about because, oh my God, I love her. I love me some Jacqueline. Okay. So today's episode 10, can you believe it? I've done 10 live stream episodes. This is insane. We're going to talk about how to make money in your business like right now without drama, okay? That is the number one thing that I'm seeing a lot with my coaching clients is, y'all, there's a common theme with my people. Y'all have a lot of knowledge. You have a lot of amazing offers you've been dreaming up. You kind of sort of hedge in terms of promoting it, or you're not consistent with your marketing. And I'm guilty of it too. I'm guilty of having life get in the way of me being consistent with marketing. I'm going to own it. Yeah. And so, I want to go ahead and speak to that. And this is like tried and true stuff. Okay. So get a pen and paper out, or just listen if you're driving somehow and you're watching this, be careful, be safe. Let's get into it. So number one, the fastest way to get cash injection into your business is have a sale. If you have inventory or product or digital products, so it could be physical and digital, that's maybe just sitting there, have a sale, have a fire sale. If something is not moving and you're like, but Eliza, it cost me like thousands of dollars and I had to go to Middle Earth and mine, all these things and talk to a bunch of elves. And you have this whole process, this whole story in your head about what it took, but it's not making you any money and you need cash like today, like right now in your business to go pay something, have a sale. Okay. Have a sale. Okay. Of course, this is relative, right? Like, we can't, we want to make some things be appropriate. So I'm going to call them like product inventory or their passive things. Like you made a digital product, like a PDF or recording or something of that nature, and it's just sitting there, have a sale on that. You have physical products that are not making you any money. Like you already have eaten the cost, to make it or to purchase it from your supplier, have a sale. Get money flowing back into your business by having a sale. If it's passive income, so product, one and done, a digital product, not your time, but just a digital product, have a sale on that. It doesn't hurt anything. You could say it's limited time, 20, 50% off. I'm clearing out, spring fling, whatever you want to call it. Go put it out there. No one is going to judge you for making a decision, a smart business decision on clearing out, number one, physical inventory if you have that. And two, making money on a digital product that you've already created. You just have to send a link out to someone. Okay. Make it easy. Okay. I went to the North Wall for this. Exactly. Chelsea, I am totally trying to work with the Australian time. Australian time works better with US too. I kind of noticed it works a little bit better. Like the Kiwis and the Australians tend to have the same time. They kind of do better with the US time versus the Northern European time. So there have you. So, but yeah, if you have, again, a passive product, so it's physical, it's just sitting there, it's just gathering dust, or it's a digital product, a PDF, a workshop, a webinar, a course, an ebook, something of that nature, and it's just sitting there, have a sale. There's no judgment. Okay. Sephora has sales. Okay. Like they're so hype with all their stuff, and everyone knows Sephora. I think they're international. That type of thing. So again, this is if the situation is you need to get cash right now, but right now, sorry, that was supposed to be a snap. Okay. So, don't have too much pride, have a sale. Now, what if the situation is, okay, you know what? You're trading time for your services, right? Like you're a graphic designer, you're a coach, you're a creative professional, whatever that could be, a copywriter, beautician, whatever, photographer. And you're like, okay, Liza, I can't put myself out there. What can I do? Reach out to your former clients. Number two, this is tip number two, reach out to previous clients. It is so much easier to get sales from current or previous clients who already trust you, to get sales. Be like, hey, I have an opening this spring for portraits, or I have you need to freshen up your lowlights. Come and see me. Get cute. We're ready for the caramel, the golden caramel lowlights or something. Reach out to previous clients. What's it gonna hurt? Hey, I have some openings. Do you need a touch up? Hey, you were previously my copywriting client. I wrote your sales pages. I have do you need help? Like maybe refreshing your Instagram captions for the spring, for any spring campaigns or sales drives, anything like that. It doesn't hurt to send an email out to your folks and just say, hey, I have some openings, or I have this really cool package I'm putting together for my past or previous clients, or current clients. If you'd like to go ahead and talk more about it, email me or click here to go ahead and book your time. Much easier to sell to people who already know, like, and trust you. Okay, I think we all can agree. Hey, Lyra, Facebook fam, 1000%. Totally not trying to distract you, just wanting to engage because you're awesome and the algorithm needs to recognize. Thank you, Chelsea. Thank you. So I appreciate that, my dear. I appreciate that. I love my dragons. So, that's the thing. Don't worry. We're having fun with the live streams. Like we're chatty. I've got a Libra moon. I need to be around my peoples. Hey, adorable mess. How are you? Yep, there you are. I see you everywhere. So, that's just totally the thing. Like if you're in a service-based industry, you're a professional creative to some capacity. Again, this is not for passive income. We already talked about that, or for passive products and things. Reach out to current and previous clients and offer them something special. Okay. Hey, I got this opening, might do this, or is it time for a refresh? It doesn't have to be like overhauling their whole life. It could just be nice little tweaks, and it could possibly open up the doors for you to maybe having like a maintenance package with them, or putting together a maintenance package for your clients. So just be aware of that. Okay, that's number two. Okay, so super, super simple. Okay, and then number three, do a whole shebang offer. It's very much possible that there are people out there who are like, I just want everything. I want you to do everything for me. You can put I want the kitchen sink, the kitchen sink, the whole enchilada, the everything done for you. I mean, this is a very high touch offer, but that's something that could also happen. Obviously, if it's very super high touch, done for you, everything kitchen sink, it should have a high dollar amount. It should be a high ticket offer. Of course, you can offer payment plans. Of course, you can, chunk it out. But if you want if you want some quick cash injection coming through, that's something else too to consider. Do the whole shebang. I will do everything for you. I will do this top to bottom, blah, 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 blah. Let your people know you have this really high touch, amazing high ticket offer that is available. If this is what they want all their problems solved. They want everything taken care of for them, top to bottom, right to left, or left to right. Here's this offer. Send me a link, like message me, send me a DM to see if you're the right person, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I can offer payment plans. Of course, you gotta adjust it to like whatever the situation is. Okay. But that's another fast way to do it. Now, it can be safe for some things. Well, what about isolating some stuff? What about taking some, chunking some things down. That's possible too. Now, if you're going to be chunking some things down, and let's say you're offering things that are less than like $100, you might as well go back to the first tip or the first option, which is to have a sale. Because sales are urgency based, they're limited time, and like people are like, yeah, sale, I totally need this. I need 5 bottles of ketchup right now, today. Like, we just get into things like that, okay? So those are the 3 global things that you can definitely do. Now, how can this also work more in your favor? Bundle things. No matter what price point you're at, no matter whether it's digital product or passive income or physical product, service-based, or the whole shebang. The whole shebang technically is one giant bundle of services, right? Bundling will kind of increase the value of what you're putting out there. So if you're worried, like, oh, Eliza, I'm not so sure, bundle your stuff together. But Eliza, it doesn't make sense. There are lots of bundles in stores that do not make sense, but we still buy them. We're like, yeah, I totally need that thing. We do it. We don't buy on logic. We buy on emotion. So you want to think about that. Increasing the value of your offers and your services by bundling is a really good way to get cash injection coming through. Okay. Like I want you guys to feel confident and comfortable doing this. Because there's no harm in saying, hey, I got this stuff going on right now. Like, buy for me. There's power in that. So I want you to start thinking about that in terms of being able to get cash injection coming through. Now, I'm always in favor of having sales or limited time offers, having that scheduled throughout the year or, seasonally. I think that it's really good to kind of clear things out, kind of see where things lay. And also, again, it gives you that nice capital to fund other things. Put money aside for taxes, start saving up to work with a designer to do your brand refresh, booking a reading, whatever it is. This is the kind of strategy and just high level thinking that's gonna help your business flow a little bit better. Okay. And that's what I want. I'm so tired of seeing all of you really struggle with the cash flow and with the capital. Like there's no need for that. Okay. What gets in our way is overthinking, a little bit of some pride in there. Like, well, I want to be the Louis Vuitton Maserati. Okay, that's great. But you're not a leather goods bag that goes all the way back to that's been making leather goods for royalty. And you don't have the racing heritage cloud of a Maserati or whatever. Maybe I'm thinking Ferrari. Yeah, so you have to put things in perspective. Okay, we're not all Beyonce. Most of us are just, we're fur mom or fur parents. We blow our plants or our actual children, in my case, So let's just keep it grounded, keep it real, and keep the cash flow going. Okay, so hey, Tashina. Oh my God, my palm, my beautiful palm. Oh, she's so beautiful. I love her stuff. Please check out Tashina.Lewis. I love following her. She's got an amazing energy and vibe. So go check her out as well. Okay, let's see. Are there any questions about this? Because I want to make sure that folks are feeling pretty solid on how we can start doing that. April 20th, upcoming Saturday, we've got spring equinox coming up. Aries, sun moving into the Aries season, all about new beginnings. So if your birthday is also on April 20th, and you're double blessed because spring equinox is the second most powerful day in the solar calendar year, that really can help you with your manifesting and your intentions, and any magic work related to that. Okay, next to your birthday. Now, your birthday is de facto the most powerful day. Putting your intentions, getting your vision board together for making shit happen over the next 12 months. And if for some reason you missed it, wasn't a good time, you were too drunk, who knows? I'm not one to judge. then you want to take advantage of the spring equinox. Again, of course, this is like the northern hemisphere here. But the spring equinox, when the seasons go into spring, that is a very powerful time to go ahead and start putting new intentions out there, getting your vision boards together, and of course, running a sale. Have your spring sale. Be like, it's Aries, new beginning, so I'm getting rid of the old stuff. Buy my things right now. Awesome sale, whatever. I'll throw in a free piece of candy in there, like have fun with it. So you definitely want to go check that out. So just want to throw that out there real quick. Got a lot of stuff happening. So we got like spring equinox coming up for intentions. And then following that, I believe the following weekend, we've got that full moon in Libra. Good time to be really focusing on gratitude of partnerships, luxury, luxe, being fabulous, social justice movement, work, and activism. Good times for all of that. Let's see here. So Lyra, where's my cursor? Lyra, Facebook fam, says, she doesn't have any separate items for people to buy. It's just still services for her VA. So she has service base. Don't know what other offers I can sell. You know what? You could do something for people where you're just like, hey, I could just do an assessment of your business. I can give you an assessment and give you tips on how to make your life better. It doesn't have to be crazy. Someone could say, hey, you know what? I'm really having a problem managing my inbox. I'm not ready to hire a VA. What can I do to manage this better? And you could be like, okay, girl, get on Gmail, Google, make folders. Here's an app I recommend. Here's what I recommend you do. You could just do an assessment. Maybe you can offer an assessment, a quick assessment on how they can fix the problem themselves if they can't hire you, but still get paid for your time. Like I said, I know an astrologer. I cannot, and he's so next level, and I love him. He charges you $15 to just talk to him to see if you're the right client for him and what services he would recommend. That's it. He's like, yeah, book a session. It's $15. We have a 15-minute, 20-minute call where I just talk to you. We see if we're a good fit. And, how I can help you. And that's it. He doesn't apply the credit to any of his other stuff. It's just if you want to work with him, this is the gatekeeper. So you could do something like that too, if you want to, don't be afraid. If not you, then who else? Then who, right? So have fun with it. Let's see here. Lyra, let me know if that answered your question. Okay, anybody on Instagram? I'm just checking if there's any questions. So sweet. Go to Middle Earth. Yes. Any questions? I'm just checking to see. Ooh, there we go. Oh, I haven't seen her in a while. Lamisha, yes. She's one of my reading clients. I love it. So yeah, Lyra, even if you're service-based, you can offer assessments like, hey, I will check out your universe for you and just give you an assessment to see what you could do. If you're saying, if you're a hairdresser or something and someone's like, I'm just not ready to go wherever, you could be like, come in, I could do a quick assessment. It's just $20 and we could apply it to your service if you book with me, and I could tell you how to kind of bring out your cheekbones or whatever. Sometimes we just want to feel pampered, like we have a pro looking at our stuff. It makes us feel next level, like Rihanna over here, just, getting assessed, before we have our Cinderella moment, and just having someone say, you know what, this is what I recommend. I would kill to have someone who does those house flipping things, when you go on the shows or on Instagram, it's like before and afters. I would kill to have one of those people just come to my house. Of course, they're making bajillions of dollars, right? Like thousands of dollars on their projects. Come to my house and say, this is, if I was to flip your house and remodel it, these are the top 3 things I would do. I would knock this wall out. I would get this marble. I mean, I would just love for someone to come and do that. But right now the, real estate's kind of booming. So people they don't have time for me, but I would feel so great knowing my Virgo rising personality, right? If a professional came in, gave me an assessment and said, this is what I would do if I had my hands on your business, your hair, your dog, your organizational skills or lack thereof, and all that. Okay. Don't forget the power of your ability to change someone's lives by just giving your professional opinion. Super cool. One of my favorite planning companies, Paper Product, It's called Cloth and Paper. Super popular. Their subscriptions are pretty known. I just saw an email that they're putting out that they're gonna start doing planner assessments. If you're a newbie to the planner community and you don't know how to get a planner together, but you're like, oh my God, I totally want a planner I could put on Instagram. For $75, they can help you get started. Help you get started putting together your planner. You know what? They're going to have people buy that. They're going to have people buy that shit because we want to look like we have our shit together and we want it to look beautiful. So yes, if I didn't know my personality, I totally would be like, yeah, that's a good buy. Or if you're a pro at planning, but you're like, I'm stuck in a rut, I'm just not sure, I'm not inspired by my 50,000 planner products, they'll be like, okay, let me help you. I'll give you an assessment. We'll do this thing. Have your like Maktini. Perfect. Okay. So don't short sell yourself because you're thinking, oh, there's no way. Okay. So make that money, make it easy. My philosophy is I like making easy money, easy for people to say yes to, easy for me to deliver on, and just, it feels ease. Like I don't feel like a dickhead. I don't feel sleazy. It's easy. It's like, I enjoy this. They're getting something out of it. It's just good juju. I'm helping everyone prosper, through this experience, make it easy, bring ease into it. Right. So your guys are all like, oh my God, Eliza, you're talking a mile a minute. I know Mercury's in Pisces right now, I think, or maybe he's moved. Yeah. And Mercury and Pisces doesn't sit well together. And I'm a Piscean, like native Piscean, and Mercury's my chart ruler. So they're just not, it's all kinds of stuff. It's all good. Don't worry. I'm going to have a sip of my San Pellegrino real quick. Okay. So where are we at? Yeah. So the badass marketing bitch on Instagram is like, hell yeah, she would totally buy a house reno assessment. So I know all of you out there have got the skills. Okay. I know you've got the skills, but you're shy, you're scared, you're worried about judgment. But you know what? I'm sure someone said that it was crazy to the, CEO of Cloth and Paper. Like, who's really going to want this? But you know what? She trusts her instincts. And now she's building this probably maybe even a 7-figure business by this point, selling paper products, planner products. Okay. So, think about that. It's like paper goods. You write it, you use it, it's gone. But we're willing to pay for it. So I want you all to kind of think about that and think about your skill sets and what you have to offer. So let's see here. What does Chelsea say? The badass marketing bitch, how about a product that leads them to buy other products from you at full price? Absolutely. So, for example, be like, depending on what you have, you could say, hey, this is an intro thing. Buy this, buy my intro product, here on my notes, like, buy my intro product. It's 50% off. Check it out. If you love it, you check out my full suite of services, blah, 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 blah. And of course your products are going to work. Of course your services are going to be amazing, or you could tell them, check out my other stuff. You'll love it. Or give them a coupon code. Here's 10% off, whatever. It doesn't matter. But the thing is make it easy. Make it easy for people to say yes to you. Okay. Let's not make it hard. Okay. Are there any questions? I'm just curious to see if there's any questions. I know I'm like trying to see here. Lear, are you good? Oh yeah, totally. I would want someone to come to my house and just tell me like what they would do better. They'd be like, you need to paint this wall blue or something. Who knows? So is everyone good? If everyone's good, just type in like thank you so I know we're good and I'll get off your internets. But yeah, I mean, let's make it easy for people to say yes to your offers. Like, let's make it easy for you to make money. Okay, so just to recap, number 1, have a fire sale. If you got digital products, if you have physical products, they're just sitting there. What's the big deal? I was like laboring over like, oh my God, I have this whole course about how amazing like each sign is, like this huge universe, right? And it's like, so what? Just put it out there. So number one, physical digital products, go ahead and sell it, put it out there, make a fire sale. Number two, if you have services, okay, reach out to previous or current clients, let them know that maybe you have a special going on, or maybe it's time for a refresh, but go ahead and reach out to them. It's so much easier to get business from people who already trust you. So just let them know you've got something there. And then number three, offer the whole enchilada. Offer a whole enchilada. Offer high touch, high ticket price. You can make payment plans, but you definitely want to go ahead and do it that way. Okay? All right. So that is it for today's episode. Y'all have your homework. I want to see you do really well. Make sure to set your intentions this weekend, April 20th. We've got in the Northern Hemisphere, we've got spring equinox, as well as Aries, the sun moving into Aries. So new beginnings, new intentions, get it out there, make your magic happen, and make it easy. Make it so easy. Okay? All right. With that, I'll talk to y'all next week. Hopefully won't have any bad weather coming through. And I believe next week is our second to last episode. So make sure to show up for that. Okay? All right. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.